Alright, clawback, let's go. Defect offered 4 choices, as is often the case. Random rare, again, there were misses for the defect. If I got something like Amplify, I'd be quite unhappy with that. But plenty of good things. Echo Form, Buffer. Echo Form is not good immediately, but it can be made pretty good pretty fast. I don't like Niao's Lament in general, even if snipes are available. Transform 2 with a Curse. If I can get rid of the Curse quickly, then good. Otherwise, no. Transform 2 and Defect is pretty amazing, though. Because Defect hates his strikes, and he has really good output with Cracked Core, Dual Cast, and Zap at the start of the game. Really good in Act 1. I feel like claw-related seeds are going to be offered a lot. Don't start me. The boss swap on the Defect can be really punishing in Act 1, but then really take off, because the Cracked Core is amazing in Act 1, it's okay in Act 2, and kind of irrelevant in Act 3. I don't like any of these choices. Also, shout out to completely forced early elites. Although most of them I can upgrade before, not the burning one. Late shop, late elites, but it's a 2 elite max. Am I reading that right? Yeah, all the later elites are mutually exclusive, all the earlier elites are mutually exclusive. So it's only 2 elites, so we just maximize rest sites. Far left and far right both have rests. Oh, God. Okay, so it's only 2 elites and 2 rest sites. That's horrible. Also, I just noticed it's not forced. You can avoid the elites entirely. But then it's a 1 elite Act 1, and that's incredibly sad. Didn't notice this little hole here. Looks bad. Looks really rather bad, actually. How do we make it good? We go for the latest shop, so I have the most money. The latest elite, so it's easier to slay. Or a combo of the 2. And get the 2 rests. It's not like we can get more than that. 1 hard pull fight. Yeah. Can we do better than that this way? It's a slightly earlier elite that way. Don't want to take a hard pull fight before the elite if I can avoid it. I mean, hard pull fights are fine, but they can mess you up. Especially when you're not juiced up. Yeah, I'll take the purple path here. Let's go purple. There are 3 rest sites in the right path. Are there? 1 rest site, 2 rest sites, and then... Where's the other? I'm not counting this, by the way. This is a given. I'm counting along the way there. Yeah, if there's a 3rd rest site here, I'm certainly not seeing it. Alright, let's go. After we choose something, I haven't chosen yet, have I? Random rare and hope for something good. The chance of getting a brick is not insignificant. Sniping is out of the question, isn't it? Yeah, 3 fights, 3 fights, 3 fights, 3 fights, 3 fights. Yeah, the snipe is out of the question. Curse for random rare, the shops are way too late for that. So it's boss swap or random rare. Take the random rare. Oh, multicast could be good, is probably bad. It's like a more expensive dual cast, really. Zap, strike, strike. Good start. Multicast, come and help me right now. Bleh. What a brilliant card to get. Not a miss at all. There is no damage here. Where's the damage? If I take Equilibrium, which is a great card, I'll be incredibly unhappy when I get the Pyramid offered as a boss reward. Self-repair is really good for keeping the robot alive as the run goes on. But I think EQ just prevents that 7 damage from landing right from the start. Excellent card, by the way. Remove a card for 7 hit points. Yeah, get rid of those strikes. As if we ever had a chance to do this. I could have broken this thing for loads of money united, but oh well. Goodbye, strike 1. More events. Oh, what? I don't think I've ever had a giant chest this early. Oh boy, 1 fight to get this? Nice. And it's Sundial. That is debatable. Sundial enables infinites, as long as you can draw into it. If I keep the deck incredibly slim and get a lot of draw, we could go infinite very easily. I'm not very good and not very experienced at doing that, though. If you don't do that, it's just randomly gain 3 power and you often miss it. Best to go blue key, I'd say. I disagree, because if nothing else, this is power in Act 1, and we need power fast. Did we get money out of that? We did, didn't we? Okay, the money is perhaps the bigger find if we don't play into Sundial stuff particularly well. What's that? Equilibrium immediately blocking Jawworm things? Yes, it is. Equilibrium amazing against Jawworm because he loves to just keep punishing you. And I'm not here to be punished. I'm here to win. Something Jawworm wouldn't know much about by the sounds of things. Anyway, multicast would kill you if I could retain it, but I can't. Equilibrium does it again! I like Equilibrium. I don't know if you've picked up on that, but I think it's really great. Can I just have these two cards and win the game? 2 potions already. One's great, one is great for me. A lot of people hate Stecco oil, but I don't. Uh-oh. So I was talking about how draw helps work with Sundial, but there's a huge problem I have right now, and it's called damage output. There's an elite right here. It's forced. I have no damage. If it's Gremlin... It's not this elite, by the way. Don't even entertain that thought. There's an elite right here. I only get 1 upgrade going into it. Barrage is barely damaged because I have no real orb generation, and that orb is better spent with multicast, which might even be my upgrade. This upgrade is plus 8 damage. No other upgrade would do that. So I think my only real strategy against whatever we fight is to constantly multicast for 4. Potentially 6 with Sundial. That's not a great answer, but it's the only answer I have, and that means we take Skim to draw through the deck faster. Skim at this point in the game is extremely extreme. Capacitor has more orbs. Yeah, that's great if I have orb generation. I don't. These are excellent choices late into the game. They're sad, sad choices right now. All of them are speculative. Barrage is barely damaged. It's worse than a strike unless I zap. And if I zap, I want to dual cast or multicast, so we don't take Barrage. So it's Capacitor or Skip. Capacitor is even more speculative. If I don't get orb generation, it does nothing. And even if I take it, it might just prevent orbs from triggering each other. And Skim on 3 energy is not a thing, is it? I hate to say it, but this is a skip. These are excellent cards, and I have to skip them because they make my deck worse going into this elite. And they're great later, but there is no later if I don't survive right now. So we gotta go. How about the Zap upgrade? That'd be great if I had a hologram. I don't. But Zap upgrade does look very good. Not as good as multicast, though. Skip. I'm really sorry, but that has to be a skip. Not kidding, I am sorry. Sad turn 1. Sadly, shuffling your deck does not count going into a new combat. Equilibrium Strike? This is going to do 24 damage. And that puts you into 25 health. Ah, okay, so what is a cunning individual to do here? Ah, but the orb itself will help. Excellent. Whew, thank you. Thank you, orb. As they would say in GDQ, orb. Although I don't understand why. I think it's a Mario World thing. That is why I should have taken either Barrage or Capacitor, but we had no idea this card was going to be here. I feel quite sad about that. That would have been great with Capacitor. Would have been great with Barrage. But it's an uncommon card. Really could not have counted on that existing, so I think we made the right choice despite the wrong outcome. Do I feel mad enough to take on the Spicy Elite? Knob already ruins me, by the way. No, I'm not that mad. I'd rather have the upgrade right now. Gotta upgrade the output on multicast. And it's probably upgrading Zap afterwards. It's the Sentries. Now, I really, really wish I'd taken the Capacitor because I could passive 10 block with Glacier. Strike or dual cast? Multicast is there. I guess we dual cast then. See where it ends up. Oh, well, it really hates that guy, and that's fine by me. I hate him too. Sneckoing is very, very risky right now. We can always liquid memories the glacier if things look bad, and things could look bad about now. Too many cards thinking about Twitter. No, don't think about Twitter. Think about equilibrium. This postpones my problems massively. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm okay equilibrium zapping here. Yes, I am. Also, Sundial kicks in next turn, so I have 5 energy to play all this stuff. It's kind of a shame the zap isn't on the front. Maybe I shouldn't have dual casted then. Alright, thank you, Sundial. Glacier into multicast would hit the lightning orb quite a lot. Without my strikes around here, that's a perfectly acceptable answer. It's overblocking by a gorillion, though. But I need the damage output right about now. Really hates that guy at the back. Really freaking hates his guts. Alright, he needs to die. 2 strikes and he's gone, but we have a lot of Twitter cards. Fortunately, EQ is here to once again save my bacon. My bacon is feeling pretty safe right now. You're gonna have no hand for multiple turns, says Dark Young, swallowing his words immediately. We still have a bit of block here. It might still be worth going and using liquid memories. Although, what about Snecko Oil? It draws me cards, randomizes the cost, and it's not a very good potion outside of this, so sure. Give me something. Like 3 cost cards, yeah, sure. It still blocks, though. Blocking is good. Zapping is also good. Could brick next turn, but it's unlikely. Those cards are now always that cost, but we're unlikely to see them again with the deck the way it is. Hey, so you die, and I don't die. We're incredibly safe now. Not entirely, we only block 6 passively, they still hurt. But EQ is always here to make my day better. Can actually hold on to that 1 defend card, which means we don't take damage this turn. Or just any defend cards, really. What a bizarre fight. But with Defect, this fight often gets bizarre. EQ comes in yet again! However, Zap actually makes the fight go forward a bit more. I won't do it. I'll hold on to the defense, so next turn is safe as well. Bajap. So this fight's not really going anywhere. Why is that? Because I got rid of Strike, and Strikes are my only damage here. Do I zap in the hopes that I get somewhere? Yes, I do. I'll take 1 damage just to do some damage here. There's always liquid memories of things look really bad, but things don't look really bad yet. Take another 1. How about taking another none? Things could go really bad after this. I'll take a 1. I've seen sloths kill faster. Have you seen mega sloths kill faster? Relatively safe now. I just need to draw that strike or glacier. But I might not. I really might not. Also 50% chance that lightning orb fills in for any bad things, but there are no bad things here. 3 cost strike, destroying sentries. Extra energy that I can't use. It's all good. Alright, now you die to multicast at least. Or we just equilibrium. Do I dare dual cast? I'm not sure if I dare. At 3 cost, I don't quite dare. Just do the passive damage. Can a robot die of old age? We might be about to find out. Why did I make all my strikes 3 cost? What was the thought process there? The thought process was multicast will save me. Alright, 18 turns to kill them, but whoa! A defect defining relic is here, the calipers. Instead of losing all your block, lose 15 block. That means if we massively overblock with Frost, we keep it. If we build up a massive genetic algorithm, there is no upper limit to how good it is. That means even Steam Barrier is quite nice, but I need damage output really badly, and that's what Rip and Tear is. I can't just zap and dual cast my way through the entire act, right? Right? Of course. We need some damage. Zap is a nice upgrade. Getting more orbs, evoking more frost, saving more frost. Rip and Tear's 4 damage, though. The elite is coming up, and there's a 50% chance it's Gremlinob. Gremlinob doesn't really die to what I have right now. How do I make him die? I really don't like that the answer is upgraded Rip and Tear. Might have been zero cost dual cast. Makes multi-cast even better, though. But we do take on this elite, right? We never don't. If I avoid the elite, I avoid the shop, and then I'm very, very dead at Slime Boss. Small chest, small reward. Wait, strike dummy. I got 3 strikes. If only this is called Rip and Strike. That's still damage output that is needed. I will take strike dummy over Sapphire Key because I really think my Act 1 is in danger. It is the knob. And this is the suckiest suck you've ever seen for turn 1. 1 strike. That was a nice life. And what do? Equilibrium these defends? I guess so. Salty says, another streamer who played a ton of Slay Spire used to have a command. CW Calipers would be good here. That sounds a lot like Baylor Lord. Well, Rip and Tear is probably getting Liquid Memories right about now. Rip and Tear, Rip and Tear, Rip and Tear, Rip and Tear, dual cast, multicast. Wait, dual cast, multicast, same thing. Jorbs had it as well. Never seen Jorbs play this game. So at least this thing evokes that for 3, which is 20-something damage. But we're highly unlikely to kill the turn after, are we? So what's that? 24 means I need to do 16 damage. That's 9. Get another strike and we're there. Alright. What about dealing 9 damage plus a bit more damage? Yeah, strike is plus 1 damage. Alright, now we only need to deal 15. That doesn't make anything easier, though. But there are a lot of hits here. Dual cast. Dual cast! Oh, yes! I think I was punished once in my life, but it's been so long ago I can't remember it. Alright, get the gold, get ceramic fish. Okay. At least get... Oh, it's back! Has this man ever been punished in his life? Amazing, right. So, I can build up tons of frost. The turbo's alright as well. Turbo would have been great if I'd taken skim earlier. Alright, great. Give me that capacitor, please. I'm gonna fill up with orbs here. Slaver will not agree to that, though. It's not orb o'clock. Not yet, at least. It's double strike o'clock, and take a lot of damage o'clock. A lot of clocks around here. If only. Wait a second, that's hitting it 4 times. 8, 8, 8, and 8 is 32. Goodbye. Bleh yourself. Give me a low amount of money and give me options. Reinforced Body is an excellent block card, however, Glacier is better. Compile Driver is draw and damage. Recursion... Not without some focus gain. I've been looking more and more down on Reinforced Body lately. I've been running into fewer situations where I think Reinforced Body would be better here. Equilibrium already does pretty much the same amount of block and retains my hand, so nah. But Compile Driver is just generally always good to have. It's a nice draw. And the shop is nice because it has focus and focus. Focus and focus is good. And I can afford both of them? Absolutely. Can I afford a remove on top of that? Maybe. Maybe not. Three gold short. Do I take a dex potion going into slime boss? I have no potions, and no potions is a good way to die. Do I pay for a rebound? Also probably no. No, we want to keep this deck slim. If we can get a recycle, we can go infinite. But it would be pretty hard to make good use of that recycle without maybe hologram. And again, skimming would be good. I don't want to add anything unnecessary to the deck. Rip and Tear was the only unnecessary thing I added, and you saw we were dead to Nob without this. This thing was 36 damage on Nob. And upgrading it as well, yet another brilliant move by me. Right, people will be thinking, oh, get Zap to 0 cost, or Dual Cast to 0 cost, or more block on Equilibrium. No, it was the damage. Because you don't have a longer run if you don't get out of Act 1. Okay, I'm buying a potion. It's not a great potion, but I feel uncomfortable going into Slime Boss with no potions. How about you, Slaver? How do you feel about dying? He doesn't feel good about it. Okay. Defend multicast? I need the damage on this guy quickly. What about defend Rip and Tear multicast? What about saving multicast, going for a dual cast instead? We deal 9 or we deal 18? 18 puts him in a dead zone. I have good block anyway. Now multicast, I thought it might be a bit of a miss, but it's been anything but so far. Goodbye. Glad I don't have anything to set up and have cards to play. Get a really good potion. Essence of Darkness kills the slime boss. Cool-Headed is good. Skim is good. Turbo is good. They're all good together as well. Where's the take all button? It's probably Cool-Headed. I need another way to get Frost. There's no guarantee we'll ever see any more again. So yes, take Cool-Headed. Maybe even upgrade Cool-Headed. Do I take a fight? I have 2 potions. Give me an event. Oh, banana. Transform or defend, most likely. We've got better block options than defending right now. And the strikes are still good-ish because of strike dummy. And yeah, it does hurt to say that. Goodbye, defend. Wait, does it transform zap? Where's the damage output if I upgrade zap, though? There it is. Oh, wow. What are common cards? We don't add common cards. Alright, let's move forward. That slime boss has to die. Slime boss could kill me, for sure. But he might have a hard time if I have an upgraded Electro die or upgraded Defrag. He still could kill me, but come on, we got enough ways around that, don't we? It's probably Electro die. I'm going to need that extra output on Act 2. Although I might regret that. Might have needed the Frost. Defrag Glacier? That's a lot of my block gone immediately, so Slime Boss's Slime Crush is going to hurt like hell. Having 4 and 4 passive block here won't make the world of difference. Although I've got to say, when Electrodynamics is in... Also, Electrodynamics could evoke all the Frost, and then I have a very good time. Yeah, I should get that played while the going is good. Also, in a real pinch, Essence of Darkness will evoke my Frost for enough block to stop Slime Crushing. I did not want to see Electrodynamics here. Can I work my way down the deck, though? I'm never killing him or splitting him next turn, am I? That'll do 20, bring him down to 100, and then I can deal enough to get a split if I do 3 strikes. That's not good, especially with Electrodynamics not played, but it's better than dying to Slime Crush, which is what's going to happen at this rate. My sad needs must. Okay, so we're having the world's worst slime break. But I'm not taking that 38. Splitting on 37, that's so bad. Oh well. Luck be with us. Luck is not with us. Luck might be with us. What's better with these 3 cards? Glacier's obviously one of them, but do I dual cast Glacier? That evokes twice and still leaves me Fool. Which is probably better, right? Yeah, believe in electrodynamics. It's Steiner's division coming in to save me. Full block is always the right answer, of course. Hopefully they attack when I get my electrodynamics. Do I want to equilibrium here? I already full block. We should probably just start getting rid of slimes and dealing damage. Okay, you're more likely to attack next. Being frail might seem bad, but you know what's bad? Being them right now. Evoke all of the frost, and then do 20 to both, or 10 to both, and then even more to both. What if we do both? Both is good. Well, it was good at one point in my life. What's coming? Slimed is coming. Play that, get slimed. Cool. I might not want Capacitor played because Frosty would evoke this. You're going to attack next turn, you're going to attack. Maybe just take the 18 on the chin like a champ. Yeah, 18's quite a lot, but the fight's largely won now. These 2 are already dead. These 2 are the last ones that could reasonably hurt me. And they're reasonably hurting me. They are unreasonably hurting me. Wait a second. No, we're fine. That's still 20 incoming, but we can block most of it. Yeah, you 2 are dead, and you are also dead, actually. Huh, well, why did I worry about anything? I don't know. Some people worry about things. Sundial is not set up. But with this lightning orb here, I can't unset it up, so let's just kill you. Alright, very, 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 very good. Didn't need to rest into Slime Boss, get a really good potion. I feel like a fool buying this Dex potion. And then we get options. Amplify together with Capacitor and Electrodye and Defrag is all good, but Fission. Fission with Calipers is phenomenal. We get it, we upgrade it, and then we get tons of energy, tons of draw, and tons of block that we retain. Yeah, Amplify is good. In your head, you're seeing Amplify Capacitor, and then you're seeing 4, 5, 6, 7 Frost Orbs around you, each blocking like 5 or 7 or 10. That's not what happens. What happens is you draw them at different times, then this is a dead draw, and the Capacitor isn't really that good because we don't have enough orb generation. We've got 3 orb generating cards, that's not enough. No, you take Fission. And you take... Nice early Black Star. But energy is damn good. Energy is so good with my Glacier, with my Electrodynamics, with my Equilibrium. Philosopher's Stone says meet the birds and die. Black Star's a ton of relics. You have Equilibrium, makes simultaneous draws more likely. Yes, yes I do. So that's a consideration for Amplify, but I think Fission is better. Black Star definitely says Zanzibar for Palm. I don't think I live long enough doing that. This is the most takeable Runic Dome you'll ever see, though. We have Calipers, we have Frost. It's just free to block everything, but I never take Runic Dome because it's so stressful to play with. I think we take Philosopher's Stone. We need the extra energy right now. Especially because we have Draw with Compile Driver and Cool-Headed and soon to be Fission. And it makes multicast even better. Alright, give me the Philosopher's Stone. I'm not scared of +1 strength on enemies. As long as we don't see the birds immediately. If I see the birds, I'm very, very scared. Alright, show me the enemies, show me the rest sites, show me the merchant. No late merchant. That's a shame. Should have enough money to at least buy a relic here. We've already gotten a good head start on removing strikes. No, we removed a defend and a strike. That's unusual, but we did. There is a 4 elite path, so Black Star takers are very happy right now. Go this far and reevaluate. If I'm rich, if I'm unsure, if I really need an upgrade before you, there are plenty of options. Actually, I love Act 2 question marks. Give me more of them. Give me the thieves! I'm a bit slow, so they could easily take my gold. Dun 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 dun. Makes life easier, that's for sure. Blocking feels sad and bad here. These would evoke for 9, 9, and 9 if I went Essence of Darkness, but that wouldn't make any difference, would it? Yeah, 9, 9, and 9, even with another 9, is still just 36. I'm one short of killing you. Might actually Liquid Memories that Glacier. This is a lot of damage coming in that I don't want to look in my face right now. Yeah, fishing upgrade feels a whole lot better, doesn't it? I don't hate fishing without an upgrade. I used to, because yeah, it feels bad getting rid of all those orbs, but the draw and the energy is so impactful. I think I take that Glacier right now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that 15 block? 15 on 7? That's pretty good. Yeah, it's a good use of this potion. It's a lot of damage to not have to take right now. And I can still additionally defend. You might say take Capacitor first, so that the Frost Orbs are there and they don't evoke the Lightning. And that multicast says you're right. No, it doesn't. Multicast will still work with Lightning. Front load it. Hell, even Dual Cast gets me through this. I'm glad I don't have Ectoplasm. It's been ages since we've seen Ectoplasm. Die. Nice. Replacement potion? Yes. Okay, very, very good. Massive fool buying that. It's the first card offered in Act 2, which means it doesn't matter. Rebounding. Rebound Glacier. Darkness. Pre-upgraded. Darkness makes Compile Driver better. And it's an answer for many situations. Yes, I'll take Darkness. Oh, what? What's with the start of Act chests? The Clawback Seed. You want unlimited relics? Take Clawback. Upgrade 2 random attacks. That's Strikes, Compile Driver, and nothing else. Well, that's a pretty easy Sapphire Key. Note that that did not make me any stronger, but it could make me a lot stronger come this chest. Or Act 3. You sure the seed's not a cheat code? Not anymore. Become cursed with shame or spend gold for relic? This was already something I could happily ditch, so I will buy a questionable relic. Although, I could remove the curse. But, it's better just to buy, right? Give me something good. Maybe that's good. I want a slim deck, so removing for 50 gold, it's going to be hard-pressed to say that's a saving, but it does make this more appealing. Because slimming my deck down, remove the defends and the strikes, and just have this is really good, because basic strikes and defends, they do not solve my problems right now. Although, thanks to strike dummies, the strikes are still useful for a little while longer. No birds. It's been a long time since I've been punished with birds with Philosopher's Stone. It'd be great if I could kill you, but killing you is hard on turn 1. Need to be able to deal 60 damage immediately, and 5 times 9 isn't 60. The strikes won't help here. Adding 1 on the focus won't help me. What if the colorless potion was some damage to take you out? I shouldn't liberally be using my potions when I don't have to, though. I think we just set up, get Defrag Glacier. Yeah. Strike Dummy is useful with Meteor Strike. Does 3 extra damage. It does. You are not incorrect. Let's get Capacitor and get more Frost so we can passively destroy this fool. Well, there's a Capacitor. Darkness also destroys this fool. However, I need some block right now. Next turn he's going to hurt me a lot, though. That sucks. Yeah, and I'm going to be frail. Well, sucking is on the menu, it seems. Might be better to Rip and Tear than Dual Cast, get the passive damage going here, but yeah, I think I'm in trouble next turn. Well, that's what the Colorless Potion is for. So Fission would be 4 if it were upgraded, and here. This actually isn't bad on defense. I'm not about to draw better defense unless I draw into Fission, and I get rid of all my orbs for no good payoff. I could draw pretty heavily. Is there anything that destroys you with playing it more? The problem is Fission gets rid of that Dark Orb. I could Equilibrium defend, and I'm doing 4, 7, 16, taking 8. Alternatively, Compile Driver, Fission, and try to kill. How do I kill him like that, though? Compile Driver draws 3, Fission draws 3. I think it's a better play. It's painful to admit, but I do think it's a better play. Because I don't need to deal that much damage. So Compile for draw. Fission for energy and draw. Nine. 9 and 5 is just a little shy, I'm afraid. So close, though, right? 9 takes you down to 7, and this only does 5, so sadly we have to Fission you away. Aha! We found the answer. Multi-cast yet again, solving an awkward fight for me. And the Dexterity Potion is back. It's like a curse. Charge Battery's okay. Creative AI is a heavy, expensive card with infinite upward scaling. I'd definitely take that if I was fighting the champ here, but I'm not. Don't think I'd take Creative AI, it's just too heavy currently, and my deck is really nice and firm. I don't take any of these options then. Sorry. I'd consider the... Oh yeah, part of why all that worked was the tiny deck, by the way, just being able to reliably reroll into useful cards. But yes, none of this. What do I do? Is there an upgrade I'd like before the... Elite? Or would I rather go Elite, Upgrade, Upgrade, Elite, Upgrade, Elite, Upgrade? That's a really nice path, by the way. I know we didn't Black Star, but we can still make good use of a path like this. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Do I want the shop? Removes are good. Removes are very good, and there is no later shop, and there's no mob bank to break. It's also cheap. Act 2 events can be good, but they can be very bad. It could be things like take 24 damage to gain 5 max health, or get a curse. Could also be Colosseum, which would be great. I think those defends have to go. Defends are terrible. They're worse than strikes. Of course, you might have a really good on-sale card, like Claw. Oh, if only it was on sale. Definite Claw purchase if you could just knock half price off of it. No Happy Flower. Okay, Guria is no big deal. I love Toolbox, but it's gone. Just remove defend. Keep the deck really slim. Probably remove defends and strikes in equal measure. So next we get rid of a strike, then defend, then strike. But yeah, shops are good now. Shops are good for removes because I want to make a very slim deck. Compile Driver. If I can get another card that draws, and we have one, we need to upgrade that. And then this is infinite with Sundial. It's damage. It's a... Well, we'd need another orb, wouldn't we? I guess it's not infinite until I get something like... Skim, but it's still pretty good. You don't need to be fully infinite to be infinite. Uh-oh. But you need an answer for these guys. Glacier, Cool-Headed, Essence of Darkness. Darkness as well. It's a scary fight. Colorless Potion, and I've no problem using double potion here. Slavers are scary. Especially when Ascender's Bane comes in on turn 1 to reduce your card draw down by 20%. Let's see what's in our extra card first, shall we? Unless I think Equilibrium Glacier is the way forward. I'm not convinced that it is. Yeah, it's a lot of block. That's 26 block. But they're still hurting me for 11, and we're not advancing the fight. I believe in my heart that this is the hardest elite in the game. It's the easiest elite path to just mess up in, but I gotta say, getting some focus and electrodynamics should work wonders here. But we never know where electrodynamics is, and we didn't upgrade fission for some reason. Yeah, we decided not to take an upgrade before an elite. That could hurt me pretty badly. Essence of Darkness is somewhat useless later on in the run. Yeah, I'm happy to use both potions here, no doubt about it, but it's just a question of which. The extra card draw could really reflect on what I do here. It does not. Alright then, looks like it is Glacier, Essence of Darkness, Darkness. I want all this evoked for more block right now. Actually, we should see what's in the Colorless Potion. I'm very happy using both right now. 13 damage to one guy. Yeah, he does need to die pretty quickly. He does the most damage after all. Woomph. So if I can just evoke these, then all is well. I need to get my electromagnetism down. This is not electromagnetism. But it could be. Oh, I'm in deep doo-doo. I do not want to get rid of these with fission, but I might have to. Oh, that is so bad. Fission, why are you not upgraded? And also, you might draw me Bump Kiss, you might draw me Strike, Strike, Zap, and then I'm dead. Take it on the chin. I'm taking 33 on the chin here. Don't hurt me. Oh, phew. Phew! Alright, what's 9 times 5? It's still problematic. 9 times 5 is 45. Kills these two, but it doesn't let me defend. Probably still better to kill, though. Guess I'm taking 9 on the chin. Can we not do better somehow? Yeah, this kills 2 of them. If I defrag, then suddenly it's evoking 4 times at 40. That's not good enough. Okay, then. 1 slaver on his own is no big deal. That's a lot better than losing approximately all of my health. And now you die to strikes, because you're weak. And Sundial is set up, so look on the bright side. Ink Bottle, randomly draw cards. Sunder Plus. I do lack big, chunky damage cards, and something like Sunder Plus would have helped out just then and there. Sweeping Beam does draw, but we don't need area damage since we have Electro Die. Take Sunder, plus it's got a plus. More shopping for more removing. No, how about upgrading fission as a matter of priority? Cryptic Writings. Could be Nilries, the Enchilada, or the Necronomicon. The Necronomicon will double my first 2 energy or more attack. Currently that is only Sunder, so that's not very good. You can get a random 0-cost power at the start of your fight, that's obviously good, or you can choose a random card. The main thing is the damage here. The damage isn't very good. I'd rather be good on health, upgrade fission, become stronger, and destroy 2 elites. So I'm sorry, but I will leave this alone. The potential curse would be very bad as well. Yeah, fission. You have saved me, admittedly, but it hurt. It hurt to be saved. Choose a power. Any power. Starting every fight with electrodynamics? That's a heavy power to start with. It's no turn 1 Echo form. Electrodye against the Collector goes a long way, though. Sure, I'll take it. At least then we always know where it is. And now, do I even want to upgrade when I could rest? I'm certainly not comfortable going into Collector like this, so let alone 2 elites into Collector. That does force my path at the end of the game, though. I must take on the Spicy Elite at... Actually, maybe this is worth doing, because I know this isn't Spicy... Spicy Slavers, which would be horrible. But it could be plus strength Book of Stabbing, who's already scary with the Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, plus strength Book of Stabbing would remove me from this game post-haste. Starting defrag early for Calipers would be strong. I need more Frost. We need something like Cold Strike, or what's it called? Frost Strike? Cold Snap, that's it. And defrag is still good. Cool-headed draws better. Tight deck with good draw becomes even tighter. I will... Yeah, we really lack Frost right now. This is all we have for Frost. I guess I'll take this. You good with energy? Not really. We're on 4 with no turbo. But perhaps the Cultist and the Chosen can help me out. It's a shame I can't do all 3 of these things. That'd be pretty sweet. But we think we do Capacitor Electrodye. Or Electrodye Capacitor. Nah, more passive damage, please. And do I want to draw one? Might draw me things I don't want to see. But it might draw me, Fission. No, I'll perfect draw that. I know that was less damage than the strike, but I thought the draw could be worth it. And who was right? Somebody was. Not sure who, though. Just multicast straight away. 5 9s are 45, so you die. 45 Unchosen is extremely welcome. We still have a lot of orbs at the ready. Maybe Zap multicast. You're going down anyway. I'd like extra passive damage, but it fills me with extremely unwelcome dazed. Our character thinks way too much about Twitter. You're mostly dead. Now to fully kill you with Sunder. Oh, not quite, but almost, so almost is good enough. Splat. Good fight. That can be a dangerous fight. It's none of these. Our deck must remain really quite slim to be effective. Against the Book of Stabbing with Painful Stabs. Now they hit us for 8 damage. An increasing number of times, starting with 2, growing by 1 per turn passed. And generally every 3 turns they'll hit us with a big hit, a big single hit. All of that's bad. Electrodynamics into Fission seems like a pretty good start. Pretty good, right? Don't want to compile for 1 draw. Maybe it's something better. Sunder is not what I'm looking for in this fight. Still cool though. Glacier is what I'm looking for in this fight. Glacier and a good old rousing round of not dying. I think we equilibrium and play the defrag next turn. Not taking damage to not take the wounds is a big deal here. Good, he's hitting us for the big attack on the next turn. What's not good is, how do I survive this? If I just evoke this a ton of times, I get blocked, potentially with Calipers, but how much is this actually? What's 8 times 4? 16 times 2. Which is 32, which is not saving any block. Maybe we store up a Dark Orb and kill it with that. Dark Orb and kill it with a multicasted Dark Orb sounds pretty good. I'm blocking 10. I would like to block more than 10. 15, no. 16 and 5 is also not enough. I guess I have to multicast this then, don't I? Yeah, we gotta hit this thing 3 times to block enough. But 3 times is overkill. Just get it done. Yeah, darkness is how I survive this fight, I think. And the nice... Well, we knew what our next draw was. I should have looked at this. This won't block unless Cool-Headed has something good for me. 25 is at least borderline acceptable. Is there anything I'd like to draw again? No, not really. Oh, Sundial kicking in. Oh, wow. Wait, are you dead? This would need to hit 5 times. And have a little bit more, but I think Zap comes in, right? With Zap, we evoke that. We do 5 times 24, which is 120, and then Zap does 6 damage because we upgraded our capacitor. Brilliant. Is this a mistake? Double check the maths. We don't care about this evoking. Zap does 3 plus 3 damage, which is 6, taking you down to 120. And then we do 5 times 24, which is 120. Booyakasha. The sheer precision of this defect. He's not very richly rewarded with 2 upgrades, but a focus potion is amazing. What about Fission 2.0? You might think that's really good if we get it upgraded, but upgrades are at a premium. Hologram is very good as well, but we take the cold snap. We do not have enough frost generation. And with calipers, every frost generation is welcome here. So even the cold snap might feel like it bulks up the deck, it bulks it up for the right reasons. We need that orb generating. And then we Warpaint. There's no point looking at what there is here. Warpaint does what Warpaint does. Cool-Headed and Dual Cast, great. It didn't hit a crummy defend. Zero cost Dual Cast adds a bit of oomph to multicast in a way. Clears out an orb without spending energy to make the other orb better. And Cool-Headed was something that I really wanted upgraded anyway, because the draw 2 can be the start of infinite. Yes, I still would like to rest, but at the moment... Zero cost Zap? More orbs? We don't have any good scaling right now. Maybe just rest? This is a very scary fight, and it's preceded by a very scary fight. Cold Snap upgrade? Never ever. Cold Snap is a pathetic upgrade. What you would like Cold Snap for is Channel 1 Frost. This 6 damage is irrelevant. It's worse than a strike. By upgrading it, we make it as good as a strike. Plus 3 damage is not an upgrade we even consider at this point. It's something you maybe consider in Act 1. But at this point, it's not about adding 3 or 4 or even 8 damage onto something. It's about things that make the deck work better. Cool-Headed was good, because it gave +1 draw on the upgrade here. Capacitor is good, it gives an extra orb slot. Defrag is good, it gives extra focus, but things that just give you a bit more block or a bit more attack just don't cut it at this stage. Maybe the very big numbers. And if you have other synergies, but currently we do not. Anyway, I'm resting because I'm scared. Because it's a rematch with these guys. Electrodynamics at the very start may or may not help. Probably not, but maybe I just focus potion and gun it because we have Electrodye. Electrodye dual cast multicast. It's only evoking the extra thing a little bit. Okay, I guess I have to do mathematics here. Right, we play Electrodye. We evoke this and deal 9 to everybody. And this is the one we're thinking about. We need to reach 51. So we've dealt 9. We dual cast. We do another 18. And then we Electrodye. We do another 9 times 3, which is 27. So we do 9, 18, 27. Well, 9 and 18 is 27. 27, 27 is 54. Actually, that kills you and you. So without the potion, we already kill front and back Slaver. Thank you, Bottled Electrodye, by the way. Plus we get an extra little bit of zapping. Is that enough to kill you as well? What did I just say the number was? I think I said it was 9 times 6, which is 54. And then we deal another 8. We need to deal another 10 to deal with Taskmaster. Am I okay taking 8 here? This focus potion is worth more than 8. Let's just hope we didn't screw up our numbers. I'd really hate to screw up my numbers. Wow, that was great. Yeah, potion would have saved me that damage, but I'd rather he just dies. Goodbye. Nice not having genetic algorithm to fish for. Oh, preserved insect after we deal with all the scary elites, like plus strength, book of stabbing, and double slavers. Okay, well I guess this is good for Act 3. If we'd taken Black Star though, we'd probably be dead. We needed the extra energy to deal with most of these threats. Block Potion is extremely welcome. Turbo is extremely welcome. Yeah, we have good draw, we got retain. I wish it were upgraded, but it's not, so just take it, huh? How do we deal with Collector, by the way? I got rid of my Dark Orbs. I guess we take a Darkness Orb and then multicast it on her when she has none of her minions, and the minions are dead to Electrodynamics, right? Yes, I do wish this was upgraded, though. It hurts not being upgraded. And because we previously rested, we can get our upgrade. Potentially on Turbo. Also, that Warpaint upgrade on Dualcast saved our bacon there. We would have had to use the potion without it. Turbo upgrade is good. Capacitor upgrade is good. More space for my Frost Orbs, which I now generate more of. Yeah, that is quite good. Give me these. So, Capacitor, Electro die immediately. Possibly with extra zapping. The Equilibrium was a possibility to hold on to the Turbo. But this is a pretty good start. You start by summoning your little grot bags. I want to preserve these potions because my potion chance is only 20. Well, we could just immediately eradicate them, but let's try and think a little harder about that. Does this eradicate them? 5 times 9 plus the extra bonus? Sounds good, but this 22 has to be dealt with. Glacier Coolhead. How many multicasts do I need to kill both of them? Then I can just focus on blocking the Collector, because these things are a nuisance to deal with. Right. It evokes for 9, but imagine that 4 of them still exists. What kind of backpacks are those? Who knows? Oh, this is already too much thinking, right? This does 8 and 8, which is 16. I don't want to think. I really don't want to think. I just want to Glacier Coolheaded and multicast. Can I get away with that? I'm only multicasting for 2 then. I don't like that. Alright, reconsider if this is going to be enough. 3 9s are 27. 27 plus 12 is 39. They're dead. That's good enough for me. Probably should have block potted. Oh, I tried to drink it just then. It didn't trigger. That's a shame. Maybe it's not a good use of it if we survive here, and I have every intention of surviving here. He says, taking a lot on the chin right now. Could fission, but these orbs are quite useful. And then we haven't defragged yet, but it does tear my way through the deck really quickly. Generates quite a lot of block. The problem is, generating more electric orbs is difficult now because we only have Zap and no hologram for it. So what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy and 5 draw right now? It's no real further draw, or is it? Cold Snap, Darkness, and Compile Driver make good things happen here. Alright, go for it. There's Darkness. In the wrong place, actually. That could be a problem. Yeah, well. Maybe there could be more of them. Defending is hard. Ink Bottle's going to draw, by the way. Thank you, Ink Bottle. Should have waited on that one. You got any more Ink Bottle incoming? Truthfully, not bad so far. This Dark Orb is how we kill the Collector. She's going to say, "You are mine," giving us a free turn to bulk ourselves up. There's multicast. We don't need it now, we need it later. Hopefully she wastes next turn on a resummon, though. I kind of wish I had an ability to hold on to that. Now we need to redraw into that on the double to win. She doesn't waste on a resummon. She wastes on draw. This is really, really good, actually, because we can draw ourselves. Get cool-headed to draw some more. I don't necessarily want zap, because I need to evoke this with multicast. I need draw. This isn't draw, so I guess we just damage to the point where dual cast would also win. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So just get ripping, tearing, striking. Yeah, maybe I zap. More likely to be useful, but sure. Turbo for any reason? No, it puts Void into the draw pile, so definitely not. Oh boy, you are full of it! No resummoning. You're just going straight for the jugular. Immediately hitting me for fatal damage, and I don't want to play Glacier. However, I can get away with Glacier, because evoking this for 49, this thing is going to come back and be set up for 41. Still kills with dual casting. You rotter, by the way. That was rancid of her. Absolutely rancid. Alright, I'll take 4 on the chin, but now you die for that. Do you die for that? Of course you die for that. Multicast wins yet another fight. Whew. Picking up the Darkness Orb was an inspired idea because I knew I didn't have electric orb generation. This only generates the lightning once. And then beyond that you have to rely on Zap, and it's not even upgraded Zap, so it costs. I made an excellent call there. Whew. Can I make another excellent call? Echo Form is probably the right call here. It does not get retained with Equilibrium, it just fizzles away because of Ethereal, but it's good. What would I like to double? I'd like to double Capacitor, Glacier, Electrodynamics, Cool-Headed. It's so many good things with Echo Form. Let's make it. Also didn't get a 20% potion chance, which is good. We keep both of our potions into Act 3, where I would like some extra energy. Slaver's Collar would be nice. Snecko Eye would actually be quite good here. Snecko Eye with Echo Form, Electrodynamics, Sunder, Glacier, Dual Cast, Equilibrium. But we do not get Snecko Eye. We do get some interesting options, though. 3 relics and a curse, but the curse cannot be removed or mitigated in any way, because I don't have the thing that blocks curses. Not Orrery, but the other one. Jake, I'm going to learn to mod this game just to remove Ascender's Bane as backpatting. Is it backpatting if it's true? I saw that darkness. I thought, it doesn't really play into what we do, but I need a damage solution. I don't have it on attacks. The lightning won't work. It was a big-brained move, and I'm emphasizing it so that when you play yourself, and you're busy thinking, Jake can do it, I can too, and you get absolutely annihilated, at least I can explain why. I'm not the best at this game, but by now I'm pretty damn good. yes, it is. Okay, well, maybe chat can sit in and give me a little sage advice then. Do we go for Astrolabe? We can get rid of the strikes, or maybe both our defends and a strike. The defends are really dead weight right now. And get 3 random cards. Could be good, could be very, very bad. Do we get our extra energy and never be able to upgrade again? I could live without upgrades anymore. There's nothing here that's dying for an upgrade. Maybe Zap. I don't really want the Calling Bell. A curse really scuppers what we do here quite badly. Do you still need to upgrade? Yes and no. I might find more things that I want to upgrade. Imagine finding... Ooh, Biased Cognition, another defrag. I still want more focus after all. The main problem with more energy is your draw isn't the best. I got Compile Driver, Cool-Headed, and a small deck. That's pretty good, but yeah, a Skim Plus would go a long way. Which is what this might be. Hammer means rest sites are bad. But extra energy is good. Extra energy works with dual multicast pretty damn well. Smiling Mask says we don't care about removes. Alright, let's take the hammer. There was a lot to process there, but I think we made the right choice. But the game will decide if we made the right choice or not, starting with forcing my path due to the elite. Where are you, Elite? The Burning Elite it is. Right here. That means anything that doesn't path us through here is off the cards. Forced shop with this amount of money, not a problem. I can make a decision between Elite and Rest here, but with the Fusion Hammer, it's almost always avoid the Rest sites, so it's probably this path so far. Could kill the Elite on either of these paths, but we must go here. Let's go here, there's more options. Yeah, because it's either Shop Elite or Elite and Rest. Rest is pretty bad, but yeah, options. Options are good. 4 Elite route. Yeah, but we can't take it because... Well, good thing we didn't take Blackstar then. Yeah, Blackstar. Blackstar would have gotten us killed in Act 2. I'm pretty certain of that. Right, Orb Walker. You are not an electrodynamics fight, but I might still want it. God, this energy feels good. I feel unstoppable. Just absolutely unstoppable. And we even get the Bane out of the way. Bit of token block with Data Disc is nice. Echo Form is not the way forward, or is it? Does this just kill you immediately? Bye. Life is good. Strength Potion is unnecessary. Recycle! Recycle is the little bonus thing that turns this very infinite. Unfortunately, it's not upgraded, but Glacier is. Oh, damn. If my draw game were a little better, I'd take Recycle even unupgraded, but Glacier is good. But Recycle is really good. Recycle Echo Form, Recycle Sunder. That's massive energy. God, I need draw badly. Take Glacier because more Frost Orb is... With the Sundial, I need to somewhat focus on one direction. Is it slim the deck down to infinite? Is it bloat up Frost to go infinite block? There are choices here. Ideally, I do both. Well, that fight went well. How could this fight not also go well? Give me a rare relic, please. Would you look at that? Electrodynamics is at the top of the pile with Fission. What are we fishing for? Block, actually. Block would be good. Do I Darkness and Fission? The Darkness scales up pretty fast. Let's just blow these nerds out with this and keep moving. Yeah, what a difference it makes having that thing upgraded. This is a little awkward. Compile Driver will draw 1, and that draw 1 is pretty necessary right now. You think the run is already made? I'm not convinced just yet. Thank you very much, Ink Bottle. Very much indeed. Wow. So one of you is just dead, right? With Sunder. Dual Cast will do 26 on the weakest one. That'll bring you down to 32. We've got some paid actors in here. I just wish that drew something. Wait, you draw things? I can't believe I have to take damage this turn. I could use a potion and not take 2 damage. Oh wow, is this turn 1? Unbelievable. This is an incredibly difficult fight, by the way. And it might not be over. Not just yet, at least. Zippity Zap, Giga Glacier, and we're already blocking, so... Nice. A little bit of damage and you're dead. Do I have a little bit of damage? Yes, I do. Alright, very good. Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Great. We can fish for that Recycle Plus. Because it's not none of this garbage. Commons, no. We can be fussy. We've got a tight deck, let's keep it fussy. Suddenly, combats are amazing. With the cards that we have bottled, yeah, combats are really good. But are there events that would really shape up my day now? Mind Bloom, no. Falling, no. Sensory Stone, no. Yes, actually. Colorless cards tend to exhaust. Red Mask I don't have. No. Winding Halls absolutely not. Shrines, mixed bag entirely. I think combats are better. There's a 4 elite path you can make without sacrificing the burning elite. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right. We'll come this far and then reconsider then. Yeah, double card reward is pretty huge, especially late into the game. Electro die. Glacier. Kill them all. Maybe not. This lightning orb is still useful. Lightning orb wins the fight after all, so keep it around. Where are you? Full block? Who has the most health? You after you block. Multicast, save the bacon, please. Sunder saves some level of bacon. What is that? 32, and that is 31. Alright, so goodbye. Womp. Fission, keep the zap. We're already almost full blocking. How about we make that into completely full blocking and Echo form for the Lark? Sure. We keep the hand anyway. How hard can it be to deal 25 damage? How hard is it to set up Ink Bottle and do 25 damage? This needs to be evoked 3 times. In that case, give me a bazillion energy. Now it doesn't need to be... Why is this showing everyone as a target? Interesting. 7, that makes you kill, which is unfortunate. 7... Alright, 8 is fine. Don't like having relics to set up, but I don't want to throw away a good run here. Overclock is a little tempting. Ball lightning also tempting, believe it or not. More electricity generation is nice. Like I said, I only have electrodynamics, but I think we can pivot a little bit away from that and focus on darkness as our solution, because this can be played multiple times. It scales with itself because it triggers its own dark orbs. What I really want is hologram, actually. Hologram would be sweet. These are not hologram, these are not anything that I want. Skip. Shopping. Shopping to make the deck even more slender. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But oh no. That does not do what you want it to do with Happy Mask. Smiling Mask can actually make your first card remove cost more, because instead of paying 37, you pay 50. We already card removed though, but yeah, membership card is good, but it's not that good. Still better than not taking it, but don't think all of our problems are solved just because of that. Meat on the bone, not so good. We're not taking a lot of damage. A second compile driver is okay for draw. And it's on sale. Yeah, that's a sign. Remove another stinky defend. Don't want any of the rest of this. Well, no. Finesse is not the answer. Time Eater would ruin me for that one. Strawberry's not bad, but let's save our money for potential future shopping. Act 4 would be good as well. Plus, card removes are great, so... Keep on laughing. Do I need an upgrade here? Wait, I can't upgrade, so no to the rest site. And there's no shovel to dig with. Okay, you are a threat. I need my darkness going pretty quickly to deal with you. Defrag will help with that. Do I evoke this and just caliper the block? Need a bit more frost, a bit more stuff. Ah, that's more stuff. Forte block, you say? 25 is still... Oh, how will we ever block against this? Okay, well, where there's a whip, there's a way. Oh, that one. Sure. Alright, well, I was saying that my block game wasn't as high as I wanted it to be. It suddenly got a lot better. Don't fish in everything. I need that dark played. Just multicast this and enjoy gazillion block? Sure. I'll take it. And I want to bring the Dark Orb to the front and then multicast that to destroy them all. He's a scary opponent, so he is. Block is good. Go for AI. Yeah, at this point, creative AI is considerably good. Get cool-headed to bring my Darkness Orb to the front and then multicast it. Hey, multicast. Sweet. Is that enough? 5 times 42? It's enough. It's close enough to being enough. Very close enough. And then can I finish you off in one card? No. Do I want to go around the daisies for no good reason? Also not really. Sorry, Ink Bottle, there was an attempt. Wait, we might still be able to do Ink Bottle things. Turbo. Cool-headed. Not damage. Damage is no bueno. Ink Bottle on 9. You're dealing with a pro here. Overclock plus. Its draw, yeah, I hate the burn, but the front-loaded draw is really good. I normally look down on this card, but Overclock plus makes it worth taking. And there's the hologram I've been after. It's not upgraded, and it never will be, but just one use of this can be important. Fetch me what I need at a vital moment. Hello, tiny little nemesis. Oh, there's a thought. Preserved Insect makes slaying elites a lot better. And also the fact that these rest sites will guarantee me some resting, unless we find the shovel. Or the peace pipe. But we can't find the Guria. We already passed that by. This is a little difficult, actually. Am I taking that damage? No, I am block potioning that damage. It's Echoform Equilibrium. Ah. It's still Echoform Equilibrium, though. And then Blockbot blocks for 11. That's good. Now, don't do nasty things like swinging for 45. He won't. He'll swing for 46. What a pain in my bits. I think I need double Glacier, Defrag, and something here. Double Defragging might sound good, but I need the front-loaded block right now. It's a good start. We could also evoke all of these if we felt like a try-hard, as they say. One of them could even be evoked twice. We have another Glacier coming, but this guy, he means business. Let's bring it out. How about the shovel? Can always find the shovel. Yeah, the Nemesis might have the shovel, but traditionally Nemesis has the boot. Because he's awful like that. Darkness would be a fairly quick way to kill you. I can't block forever. This guy's going to fill my deck with burns. So maybe it's Darkness, Glacier. Although Glacier will evoke one of the Darknesses immediately. But we can keep one on the front and multicast it later on. The problem is he's going to keep swinging, and my block game is insufficient. So maybe Darkness isn't the way forward. We'll do it like this then. Generate a lot of block, do some damage. Get the Darkness on the back. Ink Bottle, what are you hiding? What are you hiding? Compile Driver. Draw that I don't need? I want this stuff. Drawing into it right now is dangerous. But having leftover block feels good. Thank you, Calipers. Overclock to definitely draw this stuff. Including multicast when you're not here. Yeah, we have Turbo, so I think we want to draw a lot of cards. Including Burns. Oh, Burn goes into the discard because we didn't have space for it. Beautiful. Alright, big turn coming in here. Unfortunately, Nemesis is untouchable, so maybe that was a bad move. But if I can cool-headed to move this forward a bit. I think I could get rid of those burns, but they're going to do burny things, aren't they? That multicast is agonizing. Maybe I just play it right now and have a million block going forward. Capacitor? Yeah, let's do this. See, it's block, but it's not crazy block. I kind of like that about this deck. It's very archetypical of Defect to just have limitless amounts of frost, but our frost is not unlimited. It's very limited. You're dead, by the way. And Sundial's on 2. Perfect. Bring back to me multicast. Bring back to me literally nothing matters, so give me turbo. Oops. Ink bottle. Well, we can't have that, can we? How many of these things do we need to kill you? I need 2 energy to kill you. Okay. Do I still need 2 energy to kill you? 6 and 84 is you're dead. Okay, I need 1 energy to kill you. Even better. Acceptable levels of tryharding. The courier is here. Synergizes the membership card, by the way. That is a 60% reduction on all prices. Replacement potion. Ow. We can never upgrade that fission, so it's not the world's greatest pick. Self-repair when I'm forced to rest is not so good. I am open to another cold snap, because cold is good. The plus isn't really a factor here, but more frost, more better. These card rewards are going well. Should I take more? I like events, though. I no longer like events. Wait a second, an upgrade? We're not allowed those anymore. I could upgrade that hologram. We'll never have another chance to upgrade it. Transform 2? Transform 2 strikes? Also good. Ooh, that's tough. Upgrade a random card is out of the question, but I think upgrading that hologram is well worth 50 gold. No, we're still on the Spicy Elite path. He's right there. Yeah, holo is just so good. Upgraded turbo would also be good, but the holo allows me to bring back the turbo. Alright, it is Tiny Giant Head with 8 Metallicize. That's like the best combo for Spicy Elite. Metallicize and regen mean nothing on Giant Head. Extra max health is scary. I think he can have 650 max health. Anyway, not my current problem, as I like to say sometimes. Show me the cards. Maybe cool-headed after the fission, because I want to keep that frost around if I can. Let's just get down the deck and get ourselves powered up as fast as we can. Capacitor is a way to power up. Darkness is how we kill this guy. Hologramming darkness is how we kill this guy, potentially. Now, the slow damage does not scale darkness, but darkness scales itself, which is why I'm confident in it here. A zip and a zap and a U on front. Do we just wait and multicast this already? My block isn't good enough, though. Wouldn't be hard to get down to it, but yeah, my block isn't good enough without cycling this. I think we just passively do the damage and keep going. There's nice stuff to get to, but let's not get to it just yet. Calipers, kick in, please. Thank you. 12 block when I don't need it, but definitely taking Echo Form. Definitely taking Defrag. Dual casting is nice, but this is already lots of damage if we multicast. Might be tough. Should have played the defend, by the way. Lost out in 5 block there. But extra energy courtesy of Sundial. Extra draw with Compile Driver. If only I had fusion here. This is a lot of draw. 6 draw. Or equilibrium for tons of block and retain. No, draw. Are you dead? What's 7 times 36? No, it'd need to be 9 times that to get you down and out, wouldn't it? It's still a ton of damage, but you'd still hurt me, because this is only 37. Oh, if only I'd played that extra bit of... hang on. Equilibrium? Retain? Retain the multicast? Hologram? Where are you? Turbo could make that pretty damn good. Alright, do damage. Do not evoke this dark. Save multicast for next turn. Although we cast it 1 fewer time, it's also bumped up by quite a bit. Unfortunately, most of what I have here are orb generations. But they're not all orb generations. Let's free up space for compiling our drivers. There's my hologram. But what do I hollow at this point? It was for turboing our way to grand victory. Let's just free up some space. Hope that we draw turbo and kill you. It is time. Well, actually, double multicasting is going to do some pretty interesting things. Didn't expect to kill him with that lightning orb, so I'm very glad I played it. Unfortunately, Blood Vial is almost useless, but it will amount to some healing if I continue taking 0 damage here. The Dex Potion is still here to haunt me about that wasted money from earlier. And these are not the cards I'm looking for. No, not even Reprogram, the card that does more harm than good in 80% of decks. Move on with our lives. So, do we feel like making this a 4 elite act? Clearly I crush elites, even the Spicy Elite was no hope. And with front-loaded electrodynamics, I don't have a lot of fear for Reptomancer. So yeah, we keep going and slaughtering elites. More relics, more relics. And I already took the key. Ah, the boot was here. Ah, what did I throw away for the sapphire thing earlier? Should have saved that moment for here. Oh well. Get in here, boot. I don't think that can ever actually do anything in my deck. I don't physically damage, and even when I'm weakened, Compile Driver still goes down to 5. Awful. The Whetstone. Okay, well... The Whetstone would be slightly better than this, but you never know when the boot's coming your way. Just like real life. Am I going to regret going away from the shop? Removes are still incredibly powerful for me. Okay, what's powerful here? Echoform is. Echoform Equilibrium is probably better than playing Electro Die right now. Actually, maybe Cold Snap is better than Electro Die. I'm going to need that. Yeah, Lightning doesn't kill this guy. Frost keeps me alive long enough to kill this guy. Because he comes swinging for 45. No, it's 46. Good thing you've got double Glacier. And I can even hologram that Glacier if I wish. It's not Echoing Capacitor. I need the stuff evoked for immediate block. Recht nu. Yeah, a lot more of that, please. Unless I want to hold on to this capacitor. I don't think I do, though. Well, maybe I do. So I can just play Equilibrium and hold on to this. Could be useful. Allows me to double capacitor, actually. If I think that's the play. Blocking this 24 is the play. Multicasting that Frost Orb will help. Yeah, this fight could take a while, actually. Let's make sure we have a bazillion... oh, thank you. A bazillion frosty options here. 8 and 8 and 5 and 5 is 10 and 16 for 26. We're there. Starting to feel like the capacitor wasn't the right play here. I'm going to need to double my Glacier Plus to feel not foolish about this. It's not here, but this is something to double and feel not foolish about. We can always single the Glacier. Okay, I don't feel foolish anymore. And there's a Darkness Orb to evoke with something and kill this guy. I'm not sure if he ever does more than 46 damage, so 10, 20, 30, 40, we're most of the way there. Could add a Zap there if I want to, but I don't want to. And I don't want to add even more burns to my deck either. Let's just work down the deck a little bit. With boot value! Whoa! I wasn't thinking straight. Of course the boot can help. It can bring down the nefarious nemesis. We don't even fish in here, even though this is a lot of block actually. 8 times 6. That's quite good. That's 48 block, right? But no, I think we just hold on to it like so. Because I want that Dark Orb to be the killer strike here. And this is how we fill up on Frost Orb, or Darkness Orbs. Yeah, Dark Orbs, please. Now Fission should kill you as long as we get it on the right turn. I'm bringing it forward so I have multiple ways of killing Nemesis. Dual cast, multicast, Fission, it all blows him apart if it's on his bad day. And I think he's about to have a bad day. You always slander the boot, and every time it proves you foolish. Foolish, eh? What are you calling foolish? Can I just kill you normally? I think so. Goodbye. Was that normal? Killing enemies with Glacier? Alright, we get money, but we get the Lizard Tail. When you die, don't die. We also gain 2 health off of Blood Vial. And Potion of Capacity beats the snot out of Colorless Potion. Also inadvertently set up Ink Bottle on 9. 3rd Glacier might seem greedy to lesser people. A rest? Resting is bad. So, don't rest? Yeah, resting is bad, combats are good. Combats are no longer good. Combats are amazing. Combats are absolutely amazing. Have you ever seen a better combat? I might have once, long ago. Shapes never feel like Act 3 enemies. Yeah, wait until you get here with Ironclad and no way of dealing with the spikes. Then they suddenly start feeling oppressive. I was thinking about waiting him out to get Sundial up by 1, but then I thought how much I wanted to be in this fight for any longer. Genuine consideration here. Fusion is extra energy, which I probably don't need, but consume. If only I had a way of getting more orb slots. It's already pretty hard, and I've only got 1 capacitor, so that's a difficult one to take. Even at this point, Cold Snap has probably fallen off. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frost generating cards. Do I really need another in a deck that's already really nice and tight? Maybe if you were cool-headed, I'd say yes, but I'm not saying yes to Cold Snap. Consume, though. Consume! I love it, but it's not upgraded, and I can't upgrade it. No, come back when you're Consume Plus. Although, I really, really, really lack focus. I have 1 defrag plus. Thank God I upgraded it before the hammer. And unless I get it after I play Echo Form, it's really, really awkward to gain focus against the heart. With all the frost that I get, it's not so important to have many orb slots. It's more important that my focus level is higher. I mean, even if I had only 1 orb slot, as long as it's a big chunky orb, I think that's fine. I think we get Consuming. Difficult choice, but I had to do it. Alright, this is what we bottled Electrodynamics for. Never mind the fact that it's killed most fights up to here. This is where they die. Well, the daggers are already dead, so I don't see a reason to do many things. Maybe Darkness would be good on Repto anyway. And there's no need to Equilibrium anything here, is there? I don't retain any of that block, so yeah, I'll do this. Well, that's interesting. Have fun, Repto. Tiny little Repto. The resummon daggers are at full health, though. Don't get too cocky, but you can get a little bit cocky. That evokes for 9. That's not enough to kill them, but this might help a bit. And away they go, and that gives me room to consume! Jake loves to consume. Doesn't love not getting his Echo form. I'm on 2 energy here. There's no turbo to grab. My electricity is actually gone. That's a problem. I maybe got a little bit too carried away with my consuming. Fight's already about done. No, because Repto still needs to die. There's no guarantee that multicast comes at the right moment to save my bacon here. Which is maybe the right reason to compile driver. Following dual-cast will do 40 damage to her, bringing her down to 14. Can I really not do 14 damage? I might struggle, actually. 14 might be too much. Hollow the dual-cast and compile a driver. That will bring her down to needing 7 damage, and then that's most of what I can do. With my can-do attitude. Alright, let's get the guaranteed damage while we're here. Meaning I probably should have compiled for... Oh, that's a shame. That I needed next turn. Okay, don't punish me, Repto. How punished can one man truly be? How punished? Let's take our chances like so. How punished? Never punished. Kunai. Play 3 attacks, gain dexterity. Not useful at all. Second Echo form. Very useful. Fights are good, but too many fights are boring, so give me events, please. Lose all of my gold with membership card and courier? What a bargain. Too much of a bargain. I had to let them go on that one. I'd love to hold on to the defrag. Electrodynamic's not the way forward here. I need to outblock this guy. Fortunately, there's a limit to just how hardcore this guy can be. Can't keep getting away like that. Can and I will. Cold Snap gives me some block, but it's not a whole lot. Maybe I'd rather overclock for 6 cards, please. There's the Glacier and the other Glacier. That's exactly what I was after. How about Glacier Dualcast? Glacier. Kind of actually wish I had Equilibrium there. Is Turbo around? Turbo is not around. Okay. We can outblock every enemy, right? Why wouldn't we? Just outblock everything. What's damage? Out everything? Don't get too cocky here. But get a little bit cocky here. Remain cocky. Oh, remain very cocky. Wear damage, friend. Wear damage. Just any damage here and we're good. So, where's that Electrodynamics I threw away ages ago? Eh, screw it. Ah! Life is good. I think you need a bit more block, though. It's not super block yet. I want to play 2 cards. This is 2 cards. 1, 2. Ink bottle is set up. The enemy is dead. The potion is garbage. I felt like that was an elite. Probably because the elites are so... Oh! I said come back when you're upgraded, and it did come back upgraded. The Barrage Plus. So if you were looking at this deck thinking, okay, you block a lot, but what if you can't line your darkness up? This is the answer. This thing does lots of damage. 6 per orb that I have, and I can have a lot of orbs. Give me that Barrage, unless the other option is even better. Ooh. Maybe. Blizzard scales pretty hard. The kunai enhances block, not attack. With calipers, doesn't even matter, LOL. Yes, because the heart can hit you for over 1,000 damage once he perks up. And there's no upper limit on enemy damage, but there's an upper limit to your block, and it's 999. Reprogram gets more malice when upgraded? Yeah. How many times do you upgrade a card and it gets worse? Very few. Some do, though. Like making a card you don't want on turn 1 innate. Taking that barrage for sure. Tempted by Blizzard, but it's a bit of a dead draw for a while, and we just solved damage with barrage, so no thank you. Although Beam Cell with barrage is suddenly better, I still want to keep my deck slender. 31 might not sound slender, but with all this draw and all this energy, we're pretty set. And we better... Oh god, we better recall. Just about hit rest there. That would have been sad. Forgot about the need... We didn't take any rest sites, did we? Yeah, normally I recall before here in case I need to rest before the big bad. Oh, that was close. Fortunately, we come in only missing 1 hit point. What's 68 plus 1? 71, of course. Right. How do we start this off? Electrodye into Fission in to get the party started? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Also, Ink Bottle, what do you have for me? Defend? Not so sold. Maybe Angering the Awakened one wasn't so good, but I'm of the opinion that if I just play more powers, everything's fine here. Okay, I was wondering if overclocking for the chance of getting defrag would have been better there, but no. Gotta be careful, I don't want to miss Echo Form in this one. Do I want to echo my capacitor, though? I think that's holding out for too much. Do I even want to play capacitor right now, though? Makes Awaken one mighty unhappy. He's already a bit of a grim sod, so he is. I think we start with some consuming. Oh, hold on. We start with some killing. You get out of here. We're not really blocking any of that 25. Might finally take some damage. Or we could not. I like not taking damage. Close. Alright, hit me for staggering 4 then. First damage I've taken in a long, long time. You're already dead. Defrag's going down, but where is Echo Form? It's pretty important in this fight. So is blocking. Turbo is here. Turbo consume? Do I need a lot of orb slots for anything, or do I just block everything every time? I think I've answered my own question. Oh, that complicates matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on not 7 energy. Turbo's getting played, that's not a question. Echo Form's getting played, that's not a question, so this is the question. Glacier, I need to block right now. Yeah, you dying is also nice. There's no zero-cost solution coming my way except maybe multicast. This blocks more than it hurts, so let's play it. Oh, well, that was actually pretty good. Now I feel the pain. What pain? Ne painata. When are calipers good? About nowish. We know where Echo Form is guaranteed. So if I play Glacier and then Cold Snap, I cannot get it. So we don't actually play Glacier here. We go Cold Snap, or Darkness, but it's Cold Snap. So Cold Snap, Cold Snap. Oh, damn. Hold that thought. We only play 3 cards. So it's Glacier, Glacier, Cold Snap. I thought I had 2 levels of Echo, but I don't. We cannot afford to draw this Echo. If you know it's there, use that information. Whew. Alright, now we can Echo Echo, and this fight should be won pretty handily. But he's angry. Like, he's really, really angry. This hurts. do we not do this? This makes me take, let's see, he's going to power up by 8. Sorry, 4. 4 is 16. We actually don't do that unless we evoke the Frosty Orbs, which I think is our way forward here, but it's painful. This could go very south very fast. Alright, still holding in there. Warmth. Okay, thank you, Darkness. Asking for problems if we echo. Yeah, but we solved the problems. Where's Glacier? Glacier's in here, right? Where else would it be? Where's the Glacier? Do not double consume. Oh, no, don't do that. Then we have no orb slots. Now get the much needed frostiness going. I need some block here on the stat. Probably actually should have done multicast to build up my block massively again. We didn't have to, so we didn't. Now I can consume. Who needs orb slots? Not me. Also, we gain dexterity. For what purpose? Watch this big brain move. Give me void. Yeah, doesn't do anything. Only when drawn do you lose 1 energy. Life is good. And it just fizzles away harmlessly, so it doesn't cost you the draw. Right, now you're going down, sunshine. I've been waiting for this for a long-ass time. Go, Barrage! Don't worry, the fight is solved. He cannot scale, and he will not be able to outdo this. Well, he better not be able to outdo this. Equilibrium capacitor. I don't actually want more frost orbs, I think. I just want to keep doing this. Hang on, how do I hurt him? Maybe I do need those orb slots then. Or I just sit in a darkness for a long time and then boom him with it. Yeah, could have done with that blizzard. Kill him by old age. Okay, better be careful about overclocking. I don't have a way of getting rid of the... Ooh, darkness into multicast. That would work. That would work pretty well. Alright, get a dark orb there and just multicast it for 1,000,000. Of course, we have to find the dark orb, don't we? Well, it's not here, and we do not play that that other card. Alright, just do some damage then. Go on then. No, we go up to 4 orb slots. Oh, that's right, we don't have a second orb slot to do that in with, do we? Keep him coming. There's my darkness. And now we multicast it, eventually. Eventually. Get that kunai value over here. Don't be tempted. Well, I am tempted. Just build up some block. Oh, hologram is here. I just equilibriumed, so bring me multicast and bring me turbo. That should solve this one nicely. Can only imagine the blizzard damage. Try not to think too much about it. And then we Ooh, hang on. Can we just kill him with this? We do. Don't get carried away. Do this. Multicast. Super turbo. Now we capacitor. Hey! That's what it was all about all along. I'm sure some people thought I didn't know what I was doing here. Oh, I'm sure some people still think I didn't know what I was doing. There we go. He could hurt me, maybe, if I did nothing forever, but now we just murder him. Do it the old-fashioned way if you want to. The important thing is to end with Ink Bottle on 9. No, we know you don't. Oh, Andy. Hey, just show us how it's done. Consume. Consume. I love to consume. Oh, wait, that makes Barrage worse. Maybe set up Ink Bottle and then Fission to death. Sounds pretty good. Or multicast him sounds good as well. Yeah, there we go. Just kill him. Kill him with whatever's convenient. I'm just bitter over my 4 losses. Hey, I've lost a lot more than 4 times in a row. I think I've lost 10 times in a row before. It's not like he's not hitting hard, but we've got a massive frost wall to defend ourselves behind. Now I think he even dies to dual cast. But multicast still does its work. Goodbye. Ink Bottle's on 9. Second card does not get played. It just fizzles. Fizzling is not playing. However, Donu and Deka are here. They've watched the madness that happened to the Awakened One. Their knees are aching and their brain is full of holes because we've all aged a lot from that fight. But now what happens? God, Fission is here to get my start going nice and fast, as I would like it to. Might actually Capacitor first. That way, when I Electro Die and Cold Snap, Fission does more. It seems unnecessary. But I'm already getting 5 energy. I got other things to set up. Like Echo Form, well, never ever punished. Blocking could be tough, but I'm not too worried about that. Cold Snap is 5 block, Defend is 5 block. Hologram is 5 block. Is anything not 5 block around here? Alright, we'll block and damage then. So yeah, take a bit of damage on turn 1's no big deal. We heal 75% of our missing health, and we're forced to rest before the shop anyway because of the... where is it now? Because of my Fusion Hammer. This is fine. Echo the Echo, and then Echo Equilibrium. And then Cry, but at least we keep that Glacier. We retain for 2 turns, by the way, so spend as much as we can here. Turbo will make that easier. Consuming will make that easier. Consume. Mega Glacier. Mega Turbo. Don't care about the Voids. Voids can't hurt you. Get some Kunai and Ink Bottle value and do whatever, man. I don't care. Still retaining the stuff. Didn't matter about Overclock coming in. My only recent victory is A15 Silent. A15 is still pretty good, though. Going up there, unfavorable events. It must suck when you suddenly find that thing that used to give you a 50% curse chance, suddenly giving you a 100% curse chance. Pepper Ridge Bar knows. Wait, that's not how it goes. It remembers. Oh well, don't mind me. Clearly don't know what I'm talking about. Damage is fun. Doesn't really matter how we take these guys out. They're not hurting me. Donu could stay alive for 10 more turns for all I care. Darkness cares. Barrage cares. That damage could be much better later. But strikes are damage now. Very happy to keep these potions going forward. If I get both of these into the heart is just screwed. They have nothing they can do against me. Do I dare consume? No I don't. That'd be daft. Don't be daft. Don't be dumb. Barrage because it's fun and funny, and the Void so I don't have to see it again. You block till the end of time. It's just, it feels good to be free. I can do whatever I want because the enemies just cannot hurt me. Hey, what are they reasonably going to do to me? They could die. Dying is nice. Ink bottle on 9. Right, Heart, it's time for you to go. Was that 2 more score than my run with the Silent? Who knows? Point is, the Heart is quivering in fear. And we kick down the door into Act 4. Like I said, we're forced to rest here for 2 hit points. Feels bad. If only I'd found a shovel. That's right, I'd rather have the shovel. I'd rather have the shovel than the boot, than the blood vial, than the kunai. Maybe even than lizard tail, but you never know when things go south in these fights. But we have a bazillion dollary dues. We have 702 money. No, we got more than that. Spoon? Dead branch? Biased cognition? Removes? Everything's good. Wow, okay, so... The spoon, I think, could save Echo Form. As long as it doesn't fizzle from not being played. I could play it and save it. No, I can't. It's a power. Ignore me. All powers just disappear. They don't even exhaust. Continue to ignore me. It could save Fission. It could save... Oh, only Fission. Damn. Normally the spoon is amazing with Defect, but I guess that's not that day today. Dead Branch. Get something from the Voids. Could clog my very lean deck. So actually I don't want these two, but I definitely want Centennial Puzzle. And because of the rat, this thing gets replaced by something. I don't think I want Unceasing Top, but if I have money to spend, I might as well spend it. Give me Based Cognition. I would love some source of artifact. I might even cycle potions in the hope to get the artifact potion, but these potions are already really good, so I don't think so. I think we just take Based Cognition and pray for something. Enlightenment could be pretty cool. I gotta spend my money on something. This could hide the Clockwork Souvenir. Can't believe it's a rare relic, by the way. I should take it. Oh, gold-plated cables are good. Means I don't get a remove, and I guess I'm okay with that. Although removing strikes and that defend are very good. Hello World is never bad. Hello World is a great card. I know a lot of people hate it because it clogs their deck. But Hello World is turning your 5-card draw into 6 cards. And the Defect has a lot of great commons. Hologram is common. Steam Barrier is common. So that's block and fetch a card from discard pile. Block, that you don't really care about the degrading value of. Cold Snap. Ball Lightning. So many good Defect commons. Bad things would be getting Streamline, but whatever. We would take gold-plated cables. I always forget if it triggers at the start or end of your turn. It's just the remove is very powerful. I think we kind of have the orb problem set up. I'm actually more interested in a remove than these cables. If I could just get my money back on the Unceasing Top, we'd be Gucci, my friend, but no. Still curious about Enlightenment. We have a lot of high-cost things, but... the fact that it's only the turn and not the whole combat makes me a little iffy about it. Although with Unceasing Top, it could do fun things. Alright, nothing else gets sold here. We just keep our money and run. But what about the spoon? You know, it's on sale. The spoon saves Fission. That alone is probably worth buying it for. Because there's nothing else that goes away. There's no cards generated. I think we do buy the spoon. Just for Fission? Nothing else goes away, huh? Alright, come on. That wouldn't have been great, so I don't worry about that. Yeah, if that just saves Fission once, that's already worth it. Could save an Echo? No, you don't save powers. Could save an Echo you don't play? Also no, because it exhausts... It's when cards are exhausted from being played. It won't save Echo Form from fizzling out. It will not save cards being burned from Fiendfire or Sever Soul or Second Wind. Only if you play them does Strange Spoon kick in. So it does not save Voids. Do not be afraid of this thing saving Voids. Unless you're medical kitting your Voids, then be afraid of them. But who medical kits Voids? Also, awful draw. Good thing we have Ink Bottle on 9. Let's make this not awful. Good thing we had Ink Bottle on 9. Good thing... if I keep saying it, it doesn't stop being true, right? There's still a butt ton of damage coming my way. Good thing Turbo is here. Yeah, Sunder ain't cutting it. This is bad. Really bad. That's a lot of damage. Thank God for Lizard Tail. But Spear and Shield goes like that sometimes. Just bum draw, immediate attack, life is bad. And with our draw next turn could be really bad. I might turn around just to prevent that from going really bad. Even though it's more damage this turn. Yeah, just to prevent things from going extremely pear-shaped next turn, we should do that. So it's Strike for Kunai value, Defend for pathetically small amount, and Cry. And then Cry even harder, because this turn blows. Thank God for Centennial. Yeah, without Centennial, this is our draw. With Centennial, we got good things that we can do here. Might skip the Echo form, because it's more important to not die here. So this is Glacier Fission. No, it's Capacitor Glacier Fission. It's Capacitor Cold Snap. Glacier. Fission for 6. Oh, and Ink Bottle. Well, Ink Bottle won't fit. Because my hand is full. Right, now I can actually safely Echo Form. Yes, because the Glaciers will take care of me. Oh, you hit my focus, you piece of scum. Yeah, he is world-class scum. The zap for the passive damage might seem good, but let's focus on not dying first. Overclock. Too many things I don't want to hit down there. Multicast for a little bit more block? No. Alright, there we go. That's pretty good. Turned a really bad start into a really good follow-up is what we did here. Damn, didn't get the absolute goats in to begin with. Might just double equilibrium. We've got a lot that we can do next turn, and the block will power up. Maybe just single equilibrium. Get some darkness going to eradicate these fools. Is there anything I want to keep into next turn as well? Yeah, I want Turbo. It's going to be that kind of turn next turn. I should turn around and hit you. 50% chance I can do that with this. Or maybe 0%. Maybe you don't turn around when doing it that way. Wait, where's all my block? Did I just imagine having block? I must have. I thought I had tons of block there, but I didn't. Ow. Okay. What a level of blindness that was. You didn't have focus, Matt. Yeah. For some reason, I thought these were blocking for like 10 each. Wow, I did that to myself. Absolutely did that to myself. Should have turned around. Praised him too early. There was praise? I must have missed that. Don't you get bored of this crummy game, says Auric. No, I do not. And if you think it's crummy, then, well, that's a you problem. Many people, including myself, find it great. But that's fine. There are games out there for all sorts. It's a tricky thing. I'm about to draw Echo Form for sure. There's a bit of draw to be had, but I think I need the focus right now. I don't get the echo, but this is fine. See where Compile Driver takes us and then make considerations based on that. It's taking me to places. Ow. Alright, we're in a better place now, but I gotta say I screwed that up royally. Really, really badly. Let's unscrew things up then, shall we? Don't want to end the fight too fast, but I might be. Right, try and keep this fool alive long enough to set Calipers on 2 and Ink Bottle on 9. That's asking rather a lot. But if we just kill him physically and have no damage up here, we should be able to manage that. Alright, now we just kill him with a single strike and play other cards until then. Strike will do it, barrage will do it. Anything that we don't double. The doubling is actually a bit of a problem. In that case, play a few cards right now. 7... 8... No voids or anything, okay. And then kill him with 9. Oh, but that's not Sundial setup, so hold off. I actually do want Sundial setup, and I think it's important enough to wait on. I wouldn't if I hadn't just gone and crushed myself for 50 odd damage, but I did. Does Sundial trigger at the start of the fight? No, but it does mean on my first reshuffle we'll have more block on our side. Oh, right, biases, making my block less blocky. I think we can still survive a few more turns thanks to Sundial. Maybe. There's a chance of bricking now. Don't you buff after this? Brick chance is real. Yeah, we're thanking more than goodness for Calipers. He's getting stronger. We're still blocking, but I need to... Okay, we have Cold Snap next turn. We're safe. We have Cold Snap. We're safe. Thank goodness for that. Alright. Sundial on 2, Ink Bottle on 9, health on what? Start the battle with a Dark. I'll take that. Energy Potion, I don't think so. These cards, I don't think so. Alright, I did myself in royal there. 10 hit points against the Corrupt Heart. How do we begin this? Hologramming, electrodynamicking. I need that defrag played. Hologram, defrag, electro, take 1. 1 will trigger Centennial. That could give me... No, we Centennial first. Let's see where we're going with that. Oh yeah, the potions are pretty free, and they've got to be drank now. Potion of Capacity could really help with some fission stuff down the line. Oh, don't remind people about that, Panda. That takes away part of the thrill. Alright, where are we going with this? Into Barrage, into Capacitor. I'm gonna really wish that I duped this with Echo Form, but it's not gonna be that kind of fight, I think. Maybe it is that kind of fight. We can hold off. We have orb slots. Well, this takes us up to 5, 6, 7, 8 slots. 8 slots is good. The lack of block makes me unhappy, though. Yeah, the lack of block is really, really, really bad. But maybe we just Lizard Tail the first big hit and then we're safe. Cool-headed. I need some block about now, please. This is many things, but it's not a zoo. Follow that cool-headed, because I do still need that block. Fission is here. Fission will get me block and draw and a way out of here. So I think we Turbo Fission right now. Turbo Fission only draws 2 cards. Can I do anything more than that? I just wish I had some front-loaded block here. If I Turbo Capacitor Electrodynamics Fission, I'll be alive on 1 health. But then if I don't draw any block... we've got loads of glaciers. We'll be fine, right? Turbo, Capacitor, Electrodynamics, Fission. 1 health's all you need, buddy. Don't want to play Equilibrium. Do kind of want to consume. This is kind of bad. These are not the cards I'm looking for. I might Equilibrium just for the defend and then clear out this stuff by playing it. But, man, look at the draw, right? 3 glaciers. How do we not draw any of those glaciers? It's possible, right? If I equilibrium, I can clear out 3 cards. And then I will have space for the stuff that I draw, so yeah. Oh, Ink Bottle is here. That could help or hinder me. Depends what I could Ink Bottle. Ink Bottling a Glacier would be incredibly bad. Ink Bottling Echo Form, similarly bad. I think we just pass and then hope that we draw a Glacier next turn and start getting everything set up. Glacier and Echo Form is a perfectly acceptable next turn. Unless he multi-hits, then I'm in a lot of hot water. Well, we'll play a Defend just to set up the Ink Bottle then. And if I'm doing that, I might as well do damage. Sunder, you're up. Okay, disastrous turn 1. Let's make it less disastrous. There's Glacier. And there's the big hit, which I do not mind taking on the chin right now. You... Oh, that's bad. That undoes Echo Form entirely. I can't afford to bias either. And I can't afford risking drawing into the next one. I think we're dead. I think we're DED dead. Oh, wait, that was the multi-hit. Oh, crumbs, I wasn't paying attention again. Oh, wow, I thought he was just doing the big hit. Okay, so I let my judgment fall away to lack of attention twice there. Once on Spear and Shield and once on Heart. Didn't notice the attacks coming in from Spear and Shield. Didn't notice that being a multi-hit. I got too lazy. I thought the fight was already won. Thought the whole run was already won. Ah... Yeah, I threw that. We had that victory in the palm of our hands. And I just threw it away. Painful, painful stuff. The robot had focus, but Jake did not. Yeah. To think, 23 turns on Awakened one, and yet I couldn't spend 2 turns thinking against these two. 63 damage on Spear and Shield. I didn't have to take that. I had Echo on block. For some reason, I just thought my Icy Frost Orbs were blocking for about 13 each, not 3 each. Yeah, that's hubris in true form. Maybe that's what they'd call sandbagging, but it wasn't intentional. Ah. Well, that was a great run. Really clinical until floor 55, and then just bleh. Brain ceased to function. Oh, that is a damn shame for me. Your next seed, remember me. I will not be remembering you.